Good evening from Adelaide. Cheka is back in the studio again. Good afternoon, nights from New Zealand, and wherever people are watching us from. I know this business is global, and I want people to understand that I'm back with another beautiful topic. Please grab a pen and paper and stay tuned. Watch us and get more information. You know, this business will just educate people, inspire people, and motivate other people. And also empower. We empower people. Those are powerless due to what they are going through. So via this go live, some people will be just straight away said, oh, I got motivated by this lady, I need to do something like this. So by the way, my name is Cheka. I'm a mom of two. By profession, I'm a social worker and proud digital business owner. And I'm a mentor too, because I do help other people to start their own online business by starting from the scratch. Guys, stay tuned. Watch our website is just rolling there. You can register to any website. Registration is just free, and you watch a free webinar, and it's you to decide for yourself. I'll bring my guest here. One is from Perth, Western Australia, another one from New Zealand. So guys, stay tuned, watch us, and I remember to grab pen and paper so you can just write more about whatever you want. And don't forget to tell us where you are watching from, because this business is global. Remember that. Thank you for watching. Let me bring them here so they can introduce themselves. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, ladies? How are you?
I'm good, thank
Good.
you.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see all of you introduce yourself. So let's go by the question, my dear. This is my guest today, and our topic is growth mindset. Guys, watch us and don't forget our destiny is in our hand. And think about plan B, because the world is changing. You never know about tomorrow. And that's why we are here to educate other one and inspire other people out there so they can just get some information and think about plan B. Like me, I was like this, and then I just think about plan B by watching the video you can watch on the feed and Facebook. So let's go with the question before. Let's go with Sister Andrew. Would you please introduce yourself?
Yes, hello. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, wherever you are tuning in from.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Anjani. I am originally from Fiji, but now residing in Auckland, New Zealand with my husband. By profession, I'm an early childhood carer, and I also am a proud digital business owner as well as a mentor.
Thank you for that introduction. Thank you so much. Let's go with Sister Rebecca. Would you please introduce yourself so people can know you more? Because if I say something, I'll say, oh, she's a mother like me. But you have to tell people so they can know you more than what I can explain.
Okay, thank you so much, Chika. Thank you for having me on your page. So, like you said, my name is Rebecca. Yes, I'm originally from Ghana, and I moved from Ghana to UK. In London, I stayed in London, and that's where I did my nursing degree. So, I'm a registered nurse by profession. When I graduated from King's College London, I worked in different hospitals in London for 4 years and got married, had my first child. Her name is Michelle. And then we decided to migrate again to Australia.
Wow.
So Michelle, we came with Michelle when she was only 6 months old. And we have been in Australia now for 10 years and still counting. So now we call Australia home, really. And yeah, so I've got two more kids in Australia. So altogether, I now am a mom of three, two girls and a boy. And of course, I'm married. Like I said, I'm a wife. I'm a registered nurse by profession. I own a digital business and I also mentor people to get to the online space. And that is what we are here to talk about. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See, people that they can know you more than what I can expect to say because they don't know what I was about to say, but you know yourself. And then I know. Thank you so much for those are watching us and those are going to watch replay. Please, our website is just on the screen. If you see it, it's just there. Please, registration is just free. It's free registration. You can register and watch free webinar, free workshop, and decide for yourself if this is for you. You can go further. If you know, and then that's it. So let's go with the second question before we go to our topic. Let's go with Sister Andine. Please, what is your biggest why to join this business? You know, there are so many whys. Everyone has like me. I have my own why I joined the business. And when I joined this business, trust me, I didn't know anything about online stuff because I was super scared. I wasn't any social media person and shy person. I didn't want even to show my face like this because if my Facebook was just having one picture from January to December. I do say that every day, and I won't change. I will see other people posting, but me, it wasn't like that. But since when I saw that short video from my mentor, and before I didn't know the name of the video, it was ads. But when I just joined the business, that's how I know, oh, this is ads. If you see something like this, so we are learning everything here. So and I'm so proud and I'm glad because I joined this digital business. And I feel like this is the really things. This is me now. Before I didn't know myself, but because of this business, you will see and understand and discover who you are. The inner of inside, you will see it by just starting this business because the mindset will be changing. And our topic today is mindset. Let's go with Sister and understand why did she become a business owner.
Yes. So, firstly, there were a couple. Sorry, there were a couple of reasons, but my biggest why was that I wanted, to secure my future financially, and I
Yeah,
also wanted some flexibility, and this business offered that.
yeah.
So, yeah, the main reason was to secure my future financially.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that question. So that was your biggest why. My biggest why was just my children. Because during pandemic, my husband lost his job and it was hard. And I couldn't have it and I started working like a crazy. One side to other side. I didn't have time to spend with my family and my boy was like, Mommy, why can't you just stay home? Call and say I'm sick and stay with us. So, as a parent, you feel it. It's hurting when someone is just saying behind you, you are driving, and why my son is saying this? He doesn't know I have to go to work, pay a bill, and do something else, but he was just crying, and I have to go. And sometimes I'll be in tears and I pray, God, I need to change. I don't like this kind of life. I don't like. So during prayer time, I'm not going to be with them. They will be sleeping. I'm at work. When I come back, I'll be just home straight away and sleep. When I just go, they go early morning to school. I won't drop them. They'll complain. It's now 1 week. You haven't dropped us to school, even pick up. So all those things was just impact my brain, and I said I need change. I can't relate in this lifestyle. Yeah, I know I'm going to this job to other job, and when you come home, you are not even hug each other. You just give a knuckle. Because of corona, you just fear. And I was an essential worker. I needed to do that. That was my part of said I need to change. I can't just play in this situation. I need something which I will call plan B. And that's how I start thinking out of my box. I said I need to think out of the box and see how things will be. And then until I find that mental arts. When I said arts now, I was calling video. That video gave me that. And then when I watched the video, I was straight away said, no, I will do this. They said you don't need experience, you don't need anything like business background. I made myself from social to business. Where? So let me try. If they said they can do it, I can do it. Let me try. So I give that little faith. Leap of faith is very important until I join. So since I joined, I didn't regret until now. I'm so excited and happy to be in this business. So that was my part, little story about me. Let's go with Sister Rebecca. Let's do this. How did you find this business platform?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's your question.
Yeah, okay. So thank you so much. I found this business on Facebook initially. I'm saying
Yep.
initially because I had Facebook account, all right. I wasn't going on Facebook much, especially when I was in London. I moved, I lost most of my friends because I just deleted my account. And then I created a new account here when I came to Australia, but I wasn't really active there. I was I was just there. And so one day, like, I actually was looking for something to do online. So for me, I was searching for something to do online because I had enough as a nurse, but I didn't know where to turn to. I didn't know what else I could do. I didn't know anything else that I could do that wouldn't be so demanding like the nursing career or the nursing job that I was
Yep.
doing. The nursing pays a lot of money, it's good. And there's a lot of shifts, especially with the pandemic and everything. You can work till
I
you die.
know.
In fact, you can work 24 hours if you want to, because they want the
So,
nurses. There's shifts there. You can keep working, you can keep working. But I realized that the more I was working, the more I was losing time with my family. And also, the more it was affecting myself, my own health, because I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't having enough sleep. I wasn't doing well, you know. And with three kids, trying to work full time, studying as well, because I was doing my master's in public health. So there was so many things. It was just too many things going on. And so one day, my doctor said to me, Rebecca, after an appointment, she knew that I wasn't coping and I was pregnant with my last born, who is now 4 years old. She told me,
wow.
Rebecca, you have to take care of yourself and your kids. Nursing will always be there. I will never forget
Yep.
that because she is a mother, she's a Filipino, and I was working in the same place with her. So after work, I'll book an appointment, I'll see her because I was pregnant, I'll do my, antenatal clinic with her. And she told me, no, take time off, just relax, because she was advising me how, as a doctor, she now regrets not spending time with her children because she's a doctor, her husband is a doctor. So you can imagine
Wow.
the children having both parents as doctors. There was no time for them. They were always in childcare. And now the kids are grown, they are in university. There's no relationship at all. She's like she's lost them. She's
Yeah,
lost them.
true.
What's the point of climbing the academic or the career, the professional ladder? What's the point of climbing it, being busy, and then losing your loved ones at the end, being at the top all by yourself? There's no point. So for me, it was really a big decision, but I had to do it because there was no point for me trying to get all the nursing shit and everything else and losing my family, losing that bond. So I was looking online and I started doing Amazon affiliate marketing because I was so eager to get online because I knew the online space was the place to be. If I wanted to work from home, then I have to find something to do online. So in that way, I'll be
Exactly.
able to spend time with my family and my things would be online. The idea was to set up a shop online, like, what do they call, like Shopify, things like that.
Yeah,
That
so
was
I know that.
that was the idea initially, or an Amazon affiliate shop, something like that. But the idea was to set up something online that it can run for me. So I started doing Amazon affiliate marketing. It was just so hectic. I was paying for courses that I wasn't even using. There was no guidance, there was no training, there was no mentorship. I had to be trying to get things, pieces of things everywhere. It was just random, scattered. So when I came about this ad on my feed one day, a nurse like myself was talking about how she managed to quit two of her jobs and now she's a digital business owner. And I was like, what? A nurse? How can I do how? I wanted to know more because how can I also do that? Because I wanted to go on the online space and she's doing it and she's been able to quit her jobs. Me, I wanted to quit my job. I don't know what to do. So I've been hanging on. And this is the time I've been reducing my hours gradually. But the more I reduce my hours, the more my income also is reduced.
Yeah.
So anyway, I followed her up And then I followed. I went into her website was just like displayed like that. I registered for the webinar, but due to busyness, I forgot, and I didn't even follow it up because we were also
Yeah.
relocating from one state to another in Australia.
Another.
So it was just too much for me. So I didn't even follow it up. When we came to the new state, a friend of mine that I met, my husband's friend's wife, we were just talking, and I was like, of course, when I left, I couldn't bring my job with me because they can't, it's not digital. If it was digital, I could have brought it with me. It was nursing, I couldn't bring it with me. So I had to quit my job. So when I did that, I'm like, I don't want to go back to nursing. What else can I do? And that was when this friend told me she's a digital business owner. So for me, I heard from two sources, one from ad, one from a friend. Okay, so
Yeah.
when she said that, I remembered. Oh, I didn't. In fact, I didn't know what the business was about that she was talking about until I went into her website as well, registered, and then I found out. Oh, it's the same business that I saw earlier on. And so, to cut the whole short, I saw one on Facebook, one through a friend, and I joined, and I haven't looked back.
Wow, that's amazing story. Seriously, as I said, there are so many people here in this business, and everyone has own why we joined the business. So, as she said, that was amazing. I just want to interact with some of our audience here. Oh my goodness me, that's so. Hello, that's Michael, amazing business lady from Dubai. Wow, thank you so much for watching from Dubai. Thank you. This is another one. Ruan. Hi. Hello, beautiful lady watching from Japan. Thank you for watching us.
Thank you.
Another one. My hi. Watching. Hello, lady watching from Solomon Island. That will be from sister Anju, I think. Hello, Lavis, watching from Adelaide. Hello, Lodi. Oh. Hello, thank you for tuning in. Other one is here. Hello, beautiful lady watching from South Australia. Jamie. Hello, thank you for tuning in. So that's let me go back. We were just interacting. We just want to know who is watching us, who is putting comment. Please share our page. Our website is just on screen, and you can just register. Registration is just free. Don't stress. It's just free. Free registration. Let's go back to. So we are going back to our topic. Our topic today is growth mindset. And people, without mindset, we can't change. Without good mindset, we can't change. Let me say that, and I have to repeat again. And our topic today is about growth mindset. So before we go to those questions, I just want to tell you guys, share our page, like, give us love. We will get back to you. Don't worry. Check us here. We will get back to you. So let's go with Sister Anjini. Please. Let's go with Sister Anjini. So let's go with your question. How can having fixed mindset impact on yourself and this business? So because fixed mindset is totally different with growth mindset, and today our topic is growth. So let's go with fixed first, and people can understand. As I said, grab a pen and paper. Don't forget, this is education and knowledge. You need to get knowledge education here and get some of motivation, because some people they don't have that self-motivation. So with this one, you can get that motivation and think about your future. So let's go with the question, Siri. Back to you, sister.
Yes, thank you. So, uh,
That
yeah,
was fixed
so
mindset.
so fixed mindset is important,
Yep.
but what's more important is to have the right mindset.
Yep.
And for ourselves and for our business, it's important that we have a positive mindset. Um, Starting a business is not easy, and
Yep.
it's not always that you will see things going your way. But if you have a positive mindset, your focus will be on improving things, you're on your end goal, you'll know that you are going to succeed it one step at a time. And having the right mindset has been good for me as well as for my business, because then no matter what has come my way, I haven't shifted my focus or I haven't changed my goals.
Yep.
I'm still, going towards the end goal, which is to succeed in my business.
That's good. That's amazing. Thank you so much for that question. As she said, fixed mindsets, it's impacting a lot of people. And that's why we are here to give you that knowledge, because without growth mindset, you won't change. Trust me. Because when you have that fixed mindset, you will remain the same place, because my job with 9 to 5, I won't go anywhere. I will just go to my job. After job, I come back home, watch TV, Netflix, whatever. That will be the routine. Like a child is in care, or just child with probably trauma. This is what I do routine. Early morning, I need to brush my teeth. So you have that routine. So that will be fixed mindset. You won't change, because nothing is growing in you. It's just the same thing. It's routine. But let's go with our topic now, because we finished with fix and we need to have a growth mindset. So, and that's our topic of today. Don't forget that, guys. Back to Sister Rebecca.
Okay, so yeah, thank you. So we're talking about growth mindset, and
Yes.
as
So, and
Jeannie,
that's our topic. So today
yeah,
we have a growth mindset now, and that's our topic. How can you have a growth mindset help you develop your skills in this business?
yeah.
Back to you. That's
Yep. So now that we know what the fixed mindset is, we're talking about the
yeah.
growth mindset. So of course that would be the opposite. So the growth mindset is that you have that mindset of always learning, or you want to grow. You know that there is room for improvement. You never assume that you have reached. It does not matter how many. I always like Miles Moreau. I don't know whether you know him. I listen to him. He's resting. He's passed now, but he says something like he has so many awards, but what you have to know is that when you keep looking at the award that you got from yesterday, it might stop you
Yep.
from growing or from learning to be able to, improve yourself, even to get more awards. So when you go to his house, he said all his awards you can't even see. He doesn't display them. He just because he just is just his eyes is always forward. He's always looking forward. What can I
Yep.
do to better myself? How can because the more you look at all your awards, you think, oh, I've arrived. Look how many awards I have received. So a growth mindset is having that mindset that there's always room for improvement. It does not matter who you are, it does not matter what level you are, there's always room for improvement. We say that if you stop the day you stop learning is the day you stop growing, which means that
Exactly.
if you want to grow, you have to what? Learn. You have to be willing to learn. Invest in
It's
yourself. How can you grow if you're not investing in yourself? Especially like now, we are all in the digital space. I would not have come to do any digital business if I was saying, oh, I don't have any technical skills. I don't know whatever. I know. I would have just had the fixed mindset to say, no, I'm happy with my nursing career. Let me just
truth.
continue to sweat and stress and go and do that and night shift and all that. And then at the end of the day, retire. I could have just said that. Retire with so many back, injury or whatever. You just have the fixed mindset is what cages you. It prevents you from growing. But if you are
Yep.
willing to grow and develop, like I said, no, I'm willing to take a step into the digital space, into an unknown. We call it a leap of faith. Without
Yep.
faith, how can you achieve anything? I took a leap of faith to do something that I've never done before. That is growth. Just taking that leap of faith is growth already. And I'm seeing a lot of
Yep.
growth even as I'm doing this business. I've been in the business for, not too long, but I've learned so many things that are helping me not just to run my business, but it's helping me to organize myself, my time, my family, my children's activities. So it's like all round. when you want to grow, growth mindset impacts everything. So with this
Yep.
business, how do I continue growing? We are so fortunate that we have this training, full training, like video-based training on whatever platform you want to, do your business on, and how you can stay motivated. We have all this training. And for me, we have masterminds, we have webinars. It's just training and teaching everywhere because they are all about
Exactly.
developing us. They are all about we growing. And so personal development is a big thing. So once you are in this business, if you want to continue growing and you want to see your business growing, you have to continue learning. All the things, resources are provided for, and you have to take advantage of it.
Thank you so much. That was amazing. You nailed the question. As I said, guys, growth mindset is the key of everything. So people don't think about it. But if we come in this business without good mindset, you won't see any results. Let me say that. Because the growth mindset, I can say, it change you. It just change you. You have that willing to learn, as she mentioned. You have the willing to learn new things. Like me, that's what I see myself. Personal growth in me is a lot. Before I wasn't like this. I wasn't even camera person, but now I can stand, even watch, even do, even on mastermind and speak without any. But before, I was a shy person. I couldn't even stand on the camera. I would run and say, I don't know what to speak. I don't know what to say. English is not my first language, and I understand that. But it's not about that. So when shine come, and then you feel that stigma holding you back, and when it hold you back, it hold even your dream. And now, and then you become like someone who is fixed mindset. But if you just want to learn new things, willing to learn new skills and experience, that's how we come to growth mindsets. And that's how your self personal growth is improved day to day. You get confidence in what you are doing. You feel that self motivation is there, and you start thinking positive. So when you start thinking positive, so you won't grab and bring negativity, because your personal growth is improving day to day. And that's how was our topic. Guys, those are watching us and those are going to watch replay, please. Our website is on the screen. You can pick any website. Registration is just free. I'm reminding you, because remember, the best way to predict the future is to
To
create it
create
right
it.
now. So when we create it right now, that's good. And this business is legit. And you can pass on to your children. But remember, your first job and second job, you won't pass it on your children. When it's finished and
It's
it's gone.
finished.
But
Yeah.
this is part of belonging to you, and that's what you can pass on to your children. And that's why we keep reminding people when we do go live or do anything, it's not just because we do this, but the business is running in the background. People think like, oh, if I join, I'm a shy person, I'm not going to do go live. It's not that. You can still do the business, and you won't just even show your face on camera. But it depends on us, because we are showing our face, telling people what we are doing. It's really, and we are really pissed. So we are really, people are doing this, and that's why they have to get out of that thinking, like being skeptical. Most people are like that. Even myself, I was skeptical when I started the job. But now, since when I joined the business, I'm so happy and grateful I found this platform. So thank you so much. I was just adding on top of that growth mindset. Thank you so much for that question. Let's go with Sister and Jeannie, please. What is the benefit of this business? Do you see as a business owner?
Yes, thank you for that. So, firstly,
Yeah,
the benefit is that I'm my own boss. This is my own business. So
exactly.
just the idea that I have a business is what the first, and then there's the income that we earn. That now it entirely depends on how much effort you put in.
Yep.
There's no limit to the income we earn, so that's another benefit. And then the flexibility. You can choose the time and the place you want to work and the number of hours you want to work. It's entirely up to you. Um, so those are the benefits that I've been seeing, because like uh, I can just shut my computer down and take time off to go spend with family, or even do things that I want to do. Like I don't have to take permission from somebody else, or if I need to go um, vacation with family, I don't have to be applying for leave in advance. So those are the benefits that I have seen, myself as a business owner in my business.
Thank you so much for that. So there's so many benefits in this business. We can't even finish it. But what she said, I think it's enough for that because of the time. But there are so many, even connection. Myself, I see is another part of benefit because we connect each day with different people from all the way around the world because of the business with people I didn't even know because of this. Sometimes I do compare myself. I said, my own company I worked, I don't know even some people from there because it's just a big company, it's just there. But this one, I connect with so many people in just like in just couple days or couple months, and then you will see that connection is big, and our community is very supportive. It's part of this business, and that's what I like because without you won't be alone when you join the business. You will have people supporting you around, and don't be skeptical. Trust me, your destiny is in your hands. Let me go back and interrupt with this one. Another one is commenting, Jeremy from Australia. Oh my goodness me. This business is automated and run 24/7, even while you are sleeping. You can do it at any time on your own pace. What you need is just growth mindset. Exactly. That's what we said, and that was our topic. Everything will flourish and successful. Thank you so much for that comment. Thank you for sending us comments. Thank you. Let's go back to our question before we finish. Let's go with Sister Rebecca. Your question is coming. How do you motivate your mentees? So let's go to you. How do you motivate your mentee? Because there are so many. There are mentees. I have mentees me myself, and I understand sometimes when you just join the business, you don't have a clue. You know, because you have that little leap of faith. I will do this because someone did, and then I see the result. I can do it. So because you believe, and then as we said, the Bible said, if you believe, you can move the mountain. So that's I understand everyone, but myself, I didn't know what is going to be after I join. But luckily, because the system is amazing, when you join, you'll be known straight away. Your mentor will reach out to you, your coach, and everything will be just settled. You start everything. So when my mentees, sometimes some of them, it depend on the people, they'll be quiet. I have to reach out to them. I have to reach. So let's go to the question with you. How do you motivate your mentees?
Yeah, thank you. Like you said, everyone is different. For me, I'm a very talkative person, unless I'm not
Yep.
really comfortable where I am. Otherwise, I'm always, But I've got mentees who are some of them are very quiet.
Yep.
And like, because I am very talkative, you can imagine me as a mentee, the way I was bothering my mentor. You can imagine. And so for that, because of the way I was bothering her every time, because I want to always learn this and I want to always be here, I was just pushing her, pushing her. But the amazing thing is she's always happy to help and all that. So I learned that when I also
Yep.
get mentees, I also have to be patient with them. I also have to
Yep.
be open, listen to them. Just like I had someone do for me. That is the whole
Yes.
idea of this business. When you come in, we are training you not just for your business financially to gain financially, but to train you to be a leader, to be able to
Yep.
mentor others. So it's not just that's why the growth thing is very, very important. So you see yourself as a leader, like Anaji said, Ajini said, you are your own boss, you are a CEO. You have to be able to manage your employees
As yeah, of
as known.
course.
They are not employees, but they are your mentees. You have taken the responsibility because they have come through your website. They are your
Yep.
responsibility. So you can't just ignore them, or you can't just say, I don't have time for you. No, then you are being a bad leader. You are setting a bad example. So yes,
Exactly.
they don't come to me as I will go to my mentee. So sometimes I have to like keep checking on them. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Where how far are you?
Exactly.
Do you have any questions for me? Like I'm trying to pull something out of them, even though they are so relaxed, like they just like it's a business. They know that they have plugged into a right system, and it's not about
Yep.
if it will work, it's about when it will happen. It's just working in your own time. So I don't want to push them because they are
Yep.
mothers, they've got kids, they are working as well. So I don't want to push them. Everyone's journey is different. So how I motivate them is for me to be knowledgeable first, which means that I
Yep.
have to always know what the training is about, every ins and out of the business, so that when they come to me with any question, I'll be able to answer them. That will motivate them to know that, oh, yes, they've got someone behind them who knows something, that when they are going wrong, they can always come to me, or when they are stuck somewhere, they can always come to me. So
Yep.
contact them if they are not contacting you. That is how to motivate them. Check on them. I check on them to see where can I help you. What are you struggling with? And also listening to them, because if I don't listen to them, me I can talk a lot. Like I said before, I have to shush and listen to them. Listen to what they are saying, so we'll be able to communicate effectively and help each other out. The other thing is
Exactly.
we have a community, like you said, there's a community, and within that community, there are also different little communities that can help with so many things. So as a as a mentor, when I know these areas, and I know that okay, they are maybe working on YouTube, or they are working on whatever section they are in the training, and this would help them. I ask them to those
Go
relevant
into.
groups, because there are so many groups within the
Yep.
big group that we have. You can't join
Yep.
all of them. Some of them don't even know they exist. So as a mentor, to motivate them, I add them to such groups so that they will be able to know that, oh, there's if you have any question, you'll be able to ask this group of people, and they'll be able to help you. So always, they are always they like at how do I say, they are always updated. They know what to do,
Yep.
and if they stuck somewhere, they know there's help somewhere. So there's so many ways you can motivate your mentors. Me myself, being
Yes.
active on my page, being an example. I
Yep.
think the same thing, being an example. Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you so much. That was amazing. You know the question again. You and Sister Andine. Oh my goodness me, you are so amazing. So that's how we have to acknowledge, as we are already acknowledge everyone. So this is the end of our go live. We just have one question, which what is your message to the audience? Let me go back to this. That will be Sister Anjine, please.
Yeah. So, my message for the audience tonight is, things are getting expensive, life is getting difficult, and
Yeah.
we can't just rely on our single income. So
Yep.
it's time that we start looking at having supplementary income, and there's nothing better than having a digital business as a side hustle. So do check it out. Like all you need to do is register at any one of our websites and watch the webinars, and I assure you, you won't regret taking that step, because you'll
Yep.
definitely want to find out more and take further steps, and one day even join the business. So my my advice is, please do check it out. It'll only take you a few moments to go into someone's website and register just your email in your name, and then watch the 90-minute video, which is very informative. So, yep.
No.
Thank you so much. How about you,
Yeah.
sister? What is the message to the audience? So this is the last question, and lucky last some people, and there is
Sure, let me
one
check
is
it.
some still commenting here.
Okay.
Another one.
And maybe turn it off.
What is the message to the audience? The beautiful business. opportunities haven't even endless beauty. Oh my gosh, that's another comment. This guy is on a mission. Thank you so much, Germain, who's commenting on our go live. Thank you so much. Let's go to Sister.
Yep.
What is the message to the audience? And then you can
Yes.
finish with.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So my message or advice to anyone watching us live or who watch us later is that you take a step of faith. Okay, take a step of faith. I always say that relying on one stream of income is really risky, very, very risky, because when that is gone, you don't want to rely on the government. You don't want your house to be taken from you. You don't want to your mortgage to be repossessed. You don't want that kind of stress over your, it to happen to you. So whilst everything is going on smoothly, it's not a time to relax. Rather, it's a time to look into having plan B. It's a time to
Yep,
take opportunities to use your job there and make an investment from the income you are earning. Use that
yep,
investment to invest into something that will be your backbone. That will be a form, something to fall onto when something happens, when you cannot even go to work anymore, when your work decide to lay you off. You have something there. And a digital business, it's the amazing way to go, because whether you are working full time or not, or part time, or whatever your role is, you are able to run it because it's digital. You don't have to necessarily be in a physical shop, and you don't have to sell
yep,
anything to anyone. You don't have to go chasing friends to buy things from you. So it's just following training, working at your own pace. So really, you do it in your own pace. You are the boss of your own business, so you manage it the way you want. So check this business out. And as my colleague already said, you have to register to watch a free webinar. Now the
yep,
webinar is free, but if you don't, it's just an introductory webinar. When I watched it, I had so many questions. It was still not clear to me. If you want to know the details and everything, the 5 streams of income we have, the companies we work with, I will encourage you not to just end at watching the webinar, but watch the webinar, ask the questions you want, and move on to the next stage. There is no risk. There is no, it's a 30-day money back guarantee. The next stage is that you pay a registration fee of $149, where you'll be added to our community group, where everything will be exposed and revealed to you, where we'll give you
yep,
all the information, because we know that now you are very serious. You want to really know about this business. And before you become a business owner, we want you to know everything so you can make an informed decision. This is when you can go back to make your own due diligence once you have got all the information that you know is been given to you. And when you are happy to follow, you can move to the next step. If you're not happy and you think, no, this business I can't do it right now because of my circumstances, we understand. We will refund your money as fast. You will not even believe it how quickly your money will come back to your account. We don't take that money. That money has got a 30-day money back guarantee. So what do you
yep,
lose? There is nothing to lose, nothing to fear. 149, not monthly, not yearly, just one off to be added to that community group. It's a privilege. Most groups you will have to pay monthly payment or monthly membership fee, but this one is
yeah.
one off. As
Even
a nurse,
difference.
I belong to a group, a nursing registration professional group. You have to pay every year to renew your registration. This one
Of
you don't have to
course.
do that. It's one off. And
Yep,
it's not just, gives you a mentor immediately, gives you access to a coach. You are added to the community group. You get all the information that you need. So really, you need to come and get this information. Pay 149, get all the information, and make your own informed decision if this business is for you or not. No risks, no obligation, money back guaranteed. What will stop you from doing that?
thank you so much. That was amazing. You girls, let me say bravo, bravo, bravo. As she mentioned, I'm a social worker. You have to have a membership. As a social worker, every year you have to renew your membership. Otherwise, if you don't renew, you are out of there, you know? Yeah, but this business is just once. You have to do it once. So when you do it, and then that's how you decide for yourself if I want to go further or not. If no, it's refundable, as she
Yeah.
mentioned there. So thank you so much. Let's read that the beauty of this business is that it is having an endless benefit. So guys, try to act now by registering on in one of the above websites and get to know how it will surprise you with positive outcome. Thank you so much, Jermaine, for more and beautiful comments. Thank you guys are watching us and those are going to watch replay. Don't forget, as I said again, your destiny is in your hand. Please, you are the one need to discover it. Bye bye for now. We finish with everything. Bye.